You know what, bro? Yeah, I'm going back to the spot, lonely as fuck. That's one thing I'm not gonna do, bro. I'm not gonna let a guy come out here and clown me on my live stream, especially a guy who's been single for like 27 years. That's why I had to block his faggot ass. I had to block him, bro. You know, like you don't come on my live stream and disrespect me, bro. I'm not gonna let you disrespect me. I'm not gonna let you disrespect me on my channel, bro. I'm not gonna let you like disrespect me and at the same time like you know y'all like a motherfucker. I'm tired. My sister called me. I'll call her later. My sister's calling me right now. Yeah, I ain't gonna let a motherfucker like that disrespect me, bro. That's why I blocked his ass, bro. You know, a motherfucker that's been like in his situation for like 27 years, you guys shouldn't even be talking to his ass. Matter of fact, he shouldn't be in my live stream, bro. You guys don't want to end up like that dude, bro. Please don't end up like this guy right here, where you're like 27 years and you ain't had a woman and shit like that. Please don't end up like that motherfucker that I just blocked. I had to block his ass, bro. The nigga was disrespecting me, bro. I ain't gonna let a motherfucker like that disrespect me out here, man. Fuck that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? I blocked him quick. The moment he started threatening me, that's when I blocked him. You ain't gonna threaten me, bro, like you gonna come after me and do some shit like me. Like, bro, I will put you out your fucking misery. If you come after me, nigga, I will put you out your motherfucking monkey misery. You feel what I'm saying? I don't play that bullshit, bro. I don't play that shit, bro. This nigga, straight up, came out here, bro, to disrespect me, bro, on my channel. On my channel, so I had to, like, disrespect that motherfucker back, bro. know. Yo, I'm not trying to be out here, doing what I gotta do, man, in front of people and get look like a goddamn fool, bro. You ain't gonna make me look like a fool in front of everybody, in front of my subscribers. Make me look like a goddamn, you feel me? Make me look like a complete fool out here, you feel me? You know. You know. What's up with it? What's up with it, Green? Yeah, I had to kick that nigga out of my live stream, bro. I had to kick that nigga off my fucking shit, man. You don't come here and make threats on me and shit and think I'm gonna keep you here, bro. Cause he made threats. That motherfucking incel, he made threats saying, what'd he say? You shouldn't disrespect me or some shit like that. And then he came through with another threat. I think that was the first threat he said. He said, be careful out there, you know? And I'm like, be careful out there, nigga. You making a threat on a low, on a down, you making a threat? Get up out my chat room. Motherfuckers start threatening you, bro, you gotta kick them out. Don't keep them around, bro. Son of a goddamn bitch. Get that motherfucker out of your chat room, bro. You know what I'm saying? It could, you know what, bro? It could fucking escalate to some motherfucker getting killed, man. He might come after me shooting, and I might have a gun on me, and we kill each other, man. So when things start escalating, bro, you gotta block him quick, cause he's an incel, so you gotta watch out. You got incels because they got a suicide attempt, or they suicidal. They want to get killed and shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta watch for incels. Incels ain't no joke. You gotta block them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it could end up me and him getting killed. So I had to block him. What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it, Jamie? I have to block that motherfucker, bro. Like, it could end up with me and him getting killed. You come after me, bro, I'm definitely gonna be shooting back at you, man. I'm not unarmed. I went back and got me another gun. You know, the judge said I couldn't have a gun until after September. I just went back and got me another gun, man. I bought me another gun. It cost me like $500. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a gun. I gotta have a gun, bro. You never know when your life is in danger. Fuck the cops. Fuck what they got to say out here. You gotta carry a piece on you, man. So I went back after the judge told me I couldn't have a gun for like a year, and that was like last September of last year. So once September was up, I went back to the gun store and I bought me a brand new gun. I ain't got no time for no foolishness, man. You can't get caught butt naked out here, bro. You gotta have your piece. You know, you get caught with it or get caught without it. You get caught without it, that's your ass, nigga. You gonna get killed, bro. You feel me? You get caught without it, that's your ass. If you get caught with it, you do some jail time. That's it. Fuck getting caught without it, bro. If an incel wanna threaten me or some shit like that, okay, nigga, I got something for your ass. I'm gonna put you out your misery quick. If you come after me, I'm gonna be busting back at you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not unarmed, bro. I went back and got me a brand new gun. Once the fucking like judge told me that I can't have a gun for like a year, and that was back in last September, and now September has passed up, and I could get me a gun now, I went right back. I saved up. When I You know, I was saving up for like about a couple of months ago. You feel me? I saved up. You feel me? I got me a brand new. This time I didn't get I didn't get a 9mm, man. I got me a 40 Glock. I got me a 40 Glock on me, man. I didn't get a 45. I got me a 40 caliber, man. You feel me? Glock. I got me a Glock because you never know when your life is in danger. And you need to use that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So this incel coming around talking about you should watch your back and this and that and this and this. Like, nigga, you don't even know me, bro. You forgot what I went to jail for, bro? I went to jail for carrying a pistol on me, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I get caught without a pistol, I'm gonna die if I don't have a pistol to fight back with. You know what I'm saying? But if I get caught with a pistol, that's only 2 weeks in jail for me because I don't have a record, a criminal record. So they only put me in jail for they only put me in jail for like a couple of weeks, man, when they caught a pistol on me, man. But I always carried on me, man, because I'm not gonna I don't trust these niggas out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live, bro, until I'm 80 at least. I ain't gonna let an incel take me out the game. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I went back and bought me a brand new pistol for like $500, bro. I'm not showing it online. That's probably what got me in trouble the first time when I showed that shit online, man. Nah, I keep it in my backpack. I keep it with my shit, man. In case the motherfucker run up, I got legs to throw back his ass. You know. He said Kirk just called. He didn't call us, man. He didn't call us, man. You know. Nah, hey, Kurt is a done deal, guys. I'm sorry. He's a nigga that's finished for the rest of his life. He'll never have a woman or a girlfriend because he's not chasing the bag. You know, feel what I'm saying? Let's go up in here and get some let's go up in here and get some water. And then we gotta get maybe some ice cream. Yeah, we're gonna get some ice cream. That's what we're gonna do, you feel me? We're gonna get some ice cream in this motherfucker. Last time I had ice cream was like a month ago. We're gonna have some tonight. Nah, man, it's like, bro, you ain't gonna tell me what I'm not gonna do on my channel, bro. Like, you're not gonna punk me on my channel or nothing like that. You're not. You know? So I got rid of his ass. You know?
It's a particularly negative take on those. Because they had such a close relationship and they had spent time right prior to when she went missing, I think that their type of explanation is very I think at the time law enforcement took that as a dear friend, but when you look at it in retrospect, it has all the fingerprints of him trying to conceal or cover his tracks.
That just seems like a very strange question for a friend to ask. The thing is, cops have to go on evidence. Just the fact that this seems like a suspicious comment isn't
We
enough
already
for them
paid for
to
everything.
do it.
Yeah, I know that. So $2.99, three what?
And it was presented as if, hey,
I got
this great horror storyline because Gary is kind of a,
I don't need it. I need him to freaking elaborate.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Thank you.
speed
and
the
the
process
story
up.
was, what if I Where's he? Strangled her and threw her into the river.
I've seen a lot of hidden camera footage over the course of my career. Usually worked out very well.
I'm sorry, man.
This is
Had to hook it up.
starts from the minute Liam got to the car.
The first step has to be down. Why would anybody in normal life do that? Like something to hide?
So yeah, I had to like kick that dude out of my chat. Kick that dude out, bro. He was acting a fool. So I had to block him, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let nobody who's talking shit in my live, you know what I'm saying? He basically was making like lightweight threats. You guys didn't catch it, but I caught it. What's up with the boss? Let me ice cream real quick. Man. Let's see, pimpin'.
9:36.
She had one thing when she took money out. She only had handwritten.
She had the defendant explaining in great detail precisely what he did.
Did you think he showed you a shredder?
Not a single shred. It was almost as if he was bragging about how he carried out the murder.
Perhaps you helped him with and throw her over the bridge. Does not take long at all.
All right, man. You too, brother. It was getting crazy, huh? It's all good. Hey, man, you look like Busy Bone. Yeah, from Bone Thugs and Harmony. You look like Busy Bone. You know who boy Busy Bone is? Look it up, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You don't know Bone Thugs and Harmony? Check out the first song, the Thuggers Muggers Bone, the last verse. Tell you, Bone Thugs and Harmony, but yeah. And then look the last guy. You look like him. Check it out.
Hey, it's almost the first of the month.
Almost. First of the month. Yeah, I had to block him, man. Look, I ain't gonna let no motherfucker threaten me on my chat room, bro, and then think he could say, like, nigga, you gonna threaten me? Talking about be careful out there. I'm like, I gotta get this nigga off my chat room. You know, you gotta watch out for like incels and female incels too. You know, like, what's her name was dangerous. You know, that female that I was fucking with. You know, the female fucking with Sub 5 stalker. The Sub 5 motherfuckers, I'm sorry, you motherfuckers are dangerous as fuck. You gotta watch out for these dudes. They'll fucking kill you. People who don't have nothing to lose, you gotta watch out for these motherfuckers, bro. I'm telling you, that's why I had to block them. Let me block this motherfucker who don't have nothing to lose, who don't got goals, who don't got dreams. Let me block this motherfucker, bro. Cause the nigga ain't got nothing to lose, bro. You gotta watch out for that nigga. He'll kill you. He been single for 27 years. That's a dangerous motherfucker, bro. You gotta watch out. Yeah, he try to punk me on my own channel, man. He try to punk me on my channel, bro. Yeah, you gotta watch out for these dudes are dangerous. If a motherfucker threaten you, bro, you gotta get rid of him. Especially if a nigga, he ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got no woman. He ain't got no family. He'll kill you, bro. That's why I had to block him before he got dangerous. Like me, I'll kill him. You think I'm walking around unarmed, bro? I went right back to the fucking gun store and bought me a brand new gun. Once my shit was up, the judge told me I couldn't have a gun for about a year. Well, guess what? The year is up already. He told me that last September. It's already October, so guess what? I can have another gun right now. And I went back to the store. I bought me a brand new gun for $500, bro. And got me a Glock because I can't be caught out here. I can't be caught out here stupid. I can't be caught out here butt naked. You know what I'm saying? When you got a situation out here that's the whole entire spot, the spot out here is hostile towards you, man. You gotta have a gun or some type of weapon, something. You living in a hostile environment. You know, like Mars and shit. You living in Mars, a hostile environment, man, where everything want to kill you, bro. I went right back to the store and got me a brand new gun. After I flew a sign a while back. I bought me a brand new gun. I think that day I made about $300. The next day I made about $300 again because it's Hollywood. I mean, because it's the reason why right now I'm making so much money because the holidays are coming in. I'm making money. I made $200 today. What's up with, man? Happy Halloween, bro. Happy Halloween. Yeah. I went back to the same gun store that I went to years ago and bought me a brand new gun, bro. But you think I'm stupid? You think I'm gonna be out here butt naked with no gun, man? I'd rather do jail time than be caught slipping, bro. I'm gonna say it again. Is get caught slipping with no gun and the other person got the gun. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna get caught slipping. You got a gun, best believe I'm gonna pull mine out and I'm gonna start blasting on you. You know what I'm saying? You know, And I've been focusing on and pulling my shit out fast too, like I'm in the Wild Wild West. I've been focusing on pulling it out like really fast. You know what I'm saying? You know. He said that he said that ice cream sandwich had no chance. What's up with it? Yeah, quick draw. You gotta do that. You gotta practice quick draw, man. It'll save your life. If you got a gun in your waist, practice pulling it out really quickly. You know, practice. So that way, when you reach in your bag, you know where to grab it and how to grab it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? Yeah, you gotta practice quick draw. You have to, because you gotta get it out within a second. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that shit out within a second, bro. Just 1 second, not 2 seconds. 1 second. You have to get it out. Because you don't, you done for, man. When I feel something is wrong, and I'm feeling like something about to go down, best believe I got my hand on my strap. That's one thing that what's her name didn't really realize. What's his name? Let's get up out of here, man. P&B Rock. That's one thing he didn't understand, is that when you feel like something about to go down, you gotta put your hand on your strap. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when a nigga come up to you and be like, "Oh, P&B Rock, what's up with it, bro?" That's what happened to a P&B Rock before he got shot. Somebody came up to him and was like, "P&B Rock, what's up with it, bro?" At that moment, he should have put his hands on the strap when he sat down, because somebody just came up to him and you wearing a fucking expensive chain on your fucking goddamn neck, you wearing an expensive chain on your shit. You know, if I got an expensive chain and somebody walk up to me and say, "Kel, bro, what's up, Kel Cat, bro? You know, I love that chain you got on." Best believe when I sit down in the restaurant, I got my hands on my strap and looking for anybody to run up on me, so that way I can start shooting really quickly. And that's when the quick draw comes in, because what's gonna happen is when you practice quick draw, you'll be able to pull it out really quickly and start popping off shots. You feel what I'm saying? Like really quickly, instead of sitting there and not knowing what to do. You know, I would have been checking the entry, like if somebody start running through the entry, I would have pulled it out really quick and start firing off shots, like within just 1 second. Just 1 second, I've been letting off shots in just 1 second. Trust me, bro. Practicing pulling your shit out within a second, it works, bro. Just 1 second. Count one, and you should have your shit out in 1 second. In just 1 second, you should have your strap out. It shouldn't take 2 seconds. It shouldn't take 3 seconds. 1 second. One. Count to one, and your shit should be out, bro. So practice counting your shit. Count one, and your shit should be out, and then start firing. Go to the gun range and practice quick draw. Put your shit put your strap inside your belt where you normally have it, and then count to one, and then you should be out firing shots, like just 1 second. Not 2 seconds, not 1, 2. No, you should be out. Once you count one, pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? Let the motherfucker know you meant business. Yeah, I'm not going out like that, nigga. I seen you coming through the door. You know, I seen you coming out here. I seen you, bro. You feel me? I had to get rid of his ass, bro. Look, that dude was making threats. If you guys seen the shit, right? He was low-key making threats. Some of you guys didn't pick up on it. I did, right away. But then I started thinking, like, I'm not gonna let this little motherfucker make threats on my channel, bro. Nah. And then keep them around. And some of you guys like, don't delete them, bro. Please don't delete them. And then I thought about it deeply. And I remember how motherfuckers got killed because of YouTube beef. There's motherfuckers who have gotten killed behind YouTube beefs. And I said, no, we gotta get rid of them because it can escalate to something more different. I can get killed, he can get killed. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know, he can get killed. You know, I can get killed. I wasn't gonna let that motherfucker come through. What's up with it, pimp? What's up with it?
I was down there tonight as I was walking up the street.
You make some.
Walgreens.
You make some good money.
I looked at my phone and shit, and so my bank account cleared. So
Okay, cool. You got some money.